Hi friends, namaste and welcome back to Flavors of Home with Resh. Today I'm sharing two quick and easy green chutney recipes, a fresh coriander chutney and a spicy coconut chutney, perfect with onion pakoras, dal vada, idli dosas, even on french fries. Watch till the end for my secret tips and tricks to keep your chutneys bright and vibrant green. Hi, I'm Resh, and if you're new here, welcome. On this channel, I share authentic, family-friendly recipes. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with others. And tell me in the comments below which chutney you love more. Let's start making the home-style green chutney. In a mixer grinder, take 1 cup of fresh coriander, 3 to 4 green chilies, 3 to 4 garlic cloves, 1 inch fresh ginger, half a medium-sized onion, roughly chopped, half a tablespoon of roasted chana dal, also known as Bengal gram or dalia. These lentils will really help to bind the chutney together. A pinch of sugar and salt to taste. Add the juice of half a freshly squeezed lime for a bright and tangy flavor. Half a teaspoon of ground cumin, and then 1 ice cube and a little iced water. Now grind all these ingredients together to make a fairly smooth chutney. You can see the wonderful bright green and vibrant color, and the consistency is perfect. Our home-style chutney is ready. You can serve this chutney with onion pakoras, sandwiches, spoon it over just about any dish. It will add a burst of freshness and flavor every time. It has a lovely balance of tangy, spicy, and slightly sweet notes. And the half onion I added is completely optional, so feel free to skip this step if you're not a fan of onions. Now here are my top tips for making this perfect green chutney. To keep that bright green vibrant color, control the heat. High-speed blades create friction, warming the chutney and turning it dark. So add an ice cube and use chill water to keep it cool and the color vibrant. Use pulse mode. Instead of continuous grinding, it mixes evenly without overheating. Blend just until smooth. Over grinding warms the chutney and dulls its color. Add lime juice for a tang, green chilies for spice, pinch of sugar to balance. For sourness, you can use amchur powder, lemon juice, tamarind, or dried raw mango. Follow these tips and your chutney will stay fresh, flavorful, and beautifully green. Let's move on to our second recipe, the coconut chutney. In a blender, add 1 cup of grated coconut, 1/3 of a cup of roasted Bengal gram or chana dal, half a cup of fresh coriander, 2 spicy green chilies, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, salt to taste, a little bit of chilled water. I also added an ice cube. Sorry friends, I missed filming that part. The ice helps keep the chutney cool and prevents the coconut from heating up. Now grind everything using the pulse mode. Don't run the grinder continuously or the coconut will warm up and start releasing its oils. You want a smooth, slightly thick consistency. Once blended, transfer the chutney to a bowl. It's almost ready. Now let's make the tempering. In a small pan, heat 2 tablespoons of oil. Add half a teaspoon of Bengal gram or chana dal and half a teaspoon of white lentils urad dal. Roast them gently on low heat until golden and fragrant. Next, add half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, 2 to 3 red chilies, and 6 to 8 curry leaves. Careful, they may splutter. Once everything crackles nicely, pour this tempering directly over the chutney and mix in well. And that's it, your green coconut chutney is ready. Here are a few tips. 2 things make this coconut chutney slightly different to the original is its bright green color from the coriander and the spicy kick from the green chilies. And then also remember, don't run the mixer continuously. Over grinding warms the coconut, releases oils, and darkens the color. And use chilled water and an ice cube to keep everything cool and vibrant. I hope you enjoyed today's video and give both chutneys a try. Let me know in the comments how they turned out and which one you liked the best. I'd love to hear from you. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and family, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an upcoming recipe video. And before you go, please check out my other videos. They're linked right here on the screen. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.